And I have been out harvesting small grains for the past month or so, working on prototype John Deere harvesting equipment. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. There's another nuke! There are 4. Nice. 680, 770. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today I am back. It is September 17th and it's been a while. I took a little break from YouTube, guys. There's a bunch of reasons why, but I'll kind of get to that a little bit later, but I kind of want to explain where I'm at right now. I do apologize for the wind, so I will start off with that. I lost my GoPro. I had 3 videos filmed before I left and my GoPro is gone. Don't know where, don't know how, either way, but I got a new GoPro and that's what I'm recording on right now. It is naked, so there's literally no case, no mic, no nothing on it. So I do apologize for the wind or any kind of audio malfunctions, because yeah, my bad. I'm working on getting another one for the next video. But either way, you're probably wondering, where has Ron been? Well, let's start from the beginning. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Ron Schrader, not Ron Hartung, as some people kind of have assumed, just because the channel name is Hartung Family Farms. My mom is a Hartung, but I am a Schrader. I do not work full-time on the farm. I am a full-time engineer for John Deere on combines, and that is why I'm standing next to a weird looking stripe thing. This is a windrow. This is a windrow of canola, and I have been out harvesting small grains for the past month or so, working on prototype John Deere harvesting equipment. So yeah, kind of wanted to explain a little bit about that. As I said before, this is canola. It's a very interesting crop. There's 2 ways to harvest it. You can harvest it with a draper right on the combine, or you can harvest it with a windrower, basically a draper with no center feeding section, laid in a windrow or swath or whatever you want to call it, and then you pick it up with the combine a couple weeks later. Here's what canola looks like. See those little black seeds? Here's a picture of your canola. So it's basically just little black seeds, and it is used for oil. It's mainly an oil seed. Over in Europe, it's called OSR, or oil seed rape. In the US or North America, it's called canola, or Canadian oil. That's kind of the variety they grow over here. So yeah, this is what canola looks like. Around these parts, I am up in, probably should start, I am up in northwest North Dakota right now. Kind of up, I like to say the corner of Montana, North Dakota, and Canada is very close to where I was. Up in this area, it's a very interesting area. It's mainly dryland farming, but they grow a lot of wheat up here, some barley, some peas, some corn, some soybeans, a lot of sunflowers, some canola. They grow a lot, some field peas, flax, and a whole bunch of other pulse crops, as my small grains kind of western farmers say. I am not from this area, obviously, so this has been new to me. I've been farming this, or I've been working in this type of stuff for the last couple of years, but it's really cool. The small grains market is a very interesting business or place to farm. I mean, northwest North Dakota, that's pretty neat right there. So I'm going to basically explain where I've been for the last kind of month or so, but let's go ahead and keep looking for some more crops and some more interesting things that I see. Check out these 2 units, 9600 and 8820. Man, that is nice. All right, stopped over at a wheat field. So this time of year, mid-September, there's not a lot of wheat that's left, but here's what a wheat stubble field looks like. Imagine just this field full of, 2.5, 3 feet tall plants with heads on them that have kernels about this big. Yeah, just imagine that. Like that's pretty cool. Wheat's a pretty cool crop. It's grown all over the United States, all over the world, honestly. It's used a lot for like breads, pasta. There's a whole assortment of uses for wheat. So wheat's a really cool crop, and that's grown a lot around the country and around a lot in North Dakota. Yeah, so wheat and canola in this area are the 2 main crops. And yeah, I spent a lot of time in that over the last couple of years. Learn a lot. Like I said, it's definitely a lot different than corn and soybeans, but it's a very necessary crop. They don't grow corn and soybeans up in this country because they don't have the rain and they don't have the soil structure and soil types. Soils around here are extremely hard, and they're actually favorable for growing these small grains like wheat and canola, which don't take that much rain. So it works well, and they don't use like a planter like we have where they plant in rows. They drill them. So they got basically a drill every 7.5 feet, or a row marker every 7.5 feet, And instead of having a meter on each row, they have 1 meter per like 15 rows, and it throws the seed out there. It's a cheaper way of doing it, and it works for small grains. So as you guys can kind of see, there's a lot of wheat stubble around here. Wheat's definitely the big crop in the area, the big dog. But anyway, let's go see what else we can find. But while I'm here, well, there's some soybeans. You might be able to see it to your left. So I have been taking a break, you know, guys. I know it's been about a month and I've only posted 2 videos. That will pick back up. I am heading home right now, starting the 15-hour drive home. It's gonna take me 2 days, obviously, because I don't want to kill myself and burn myself out. But yeah, so I haven't been able to post very many videos because I haven't been around the farm in a while. You know, over the past 3 months, I've been home in a week and a half. So it's been tough. It's been tough to get content for you guys. So I appreciate you guys checking in on me. I appreciate everything, kind of wondering where I'm at and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it's just I'm not full-time on the farm, so I can't be there the whole time. So I do my best to create content, especially when I'm out on the road. And I know you guys really enjoy videos like this. It's just I've been extremely busy. But you know, there's a wheat and canola field right there. So, but yeah, what questions do you guys have? You know, like I said, videos are going to start heating up again. A lot more videos are going to be coming. I'm actually going to think of 2 I'm going to film in the next 2 days. So it's going to be fun. There's some harvest action going on. Looks like some field peas right there. They're cutting in the ground. And there's a nice John Deere 8440. And here's a cool crop that I just saw on the side of the road that I'll stop. So sunflowers is big in Kansas, but it's also big in North Dakota. You can see here's a big field of sunflowers. It's a little hard to see, but basically they lost all their bloom. They lost all their kind of yellow sun-colored petals. They're all kind of wilted because they're actually filling up with seed right now, and they're getting so heavy. So they're going to fill up with seed, and they're currently drying down. And I believe they'll be ready to harvest here in the next couple weeks, from what I've been talking to people. But yeah, sunflowers is a really cool crop up here. Oil is also really huge here. Used to be much bigger before the price went to negative. But yeah, oil is huge up here. Fracking was a big thing. 5 years ago was the big fad. And there's still quite a bit of oil around here, but it's not near as much as it was, heck, even last year. A lot of the oil has slowed down, but there's still quite a bit of oil up in this country. Also, anybody got any ideas what these are? Comment down below. Any idea? Barbed wire fence and a radio tower. That's about all I see. Corn! Any guesses? Any at all? Any guesses? So I saw something on the side of the road I had to stop and look at. This is the first one I have not seen at a farm show. It's the Vermeer ZR5 1200. I'm not sure what the 1200 is, that's new. But it's Vermeer self-propelled baler. That's interesting. I always wanted to see one work. I know it's got a Kloss cab. I'm pretty sure it's got a Cummins motor. I'm not 100% sure on that one. It's got a innovative suspension design. It locks out when you're going down the road, and it kind of helps it steers. You can kind of see this is a steer cylinder, so it kind of locks your caster wheels out. But when you're in the field, it just lets her go. So that's actually kind of neat. It's got a steer cylinder and then 2 kind of sharing rod cylinders. I don't know, it's really cool. But anyway, so this ZR5, really cool. Never seen one in the field. Actually, no, I have. When they released these, I was at Husker Harvest Days when they released these. So I've seen it then, but I have not seen them since or in a customer's field. So if anybody has these, I'd be kind of curious to see videos. Anyway, that's really cool. It's a self-propelled baler. I'm pretty sure it's got a camera down there so you can actually see your pickups. It can turn on a dime. It's like a 0-turn mower. So it's kind of neat where you can basically have a bale, turn 90 degrees, dump your bale out, so it's really easy to come pick up your bales later. So yeah, really neat. Hydraulic system. I believe it's just got a regular Vermeer baler on the back. Yeah, Z605. So that's kind of cool. This is up in Kenmare, North Dakota, the Vermeer dealership. Sweet fuel tank, def tank. Your engine's right here, I bet. Wonder how loud the cab is with the engine being right in the back. Oh, either way, cool find, that's for sure. So let's see what else we got here. Got a Knight feeder wagon, some more Vermeer shredders, couple Land Pride, I'm guessing they're a Land Pride dealer as well. Bat wings, some feeder wagons, vertical mixers I should say. Neat. A Capello cornhead, you do not see a ton of them. I have not seen one up in this area at all. 830 Capello cornhead. Neat. I heard these things are good heads. Livestock equipment. I don't know if I can go back there. I'm not gonna chance it. An Easy Trail 1020 grain cart. Interesting. I never heard of an Easy Trail grain cart. John Deere 9610. Cool. That's a neat combine. Yeah. Cool little equipment yard they got here. Ooh, an old Steiger Bearcat. Sweet. There's also a windmill boom going on right now. A lot of windmills going up in this area. And this is how you haul heavy equipment right here. Yes. Drop deck with wide outriggers. Taking a vertical tillage. A Deere 2620 VT. I spotted this one a little while ago. This is the Gooseneck implement in Kenmare. And they have a 5010 that just looks like it's pristine. Put it on a John Deere rotary mower, a newer one, but man, that 5010 looks awesome. So it's cool and all, but I don't have a ton of time. There's a C850 air cart on a drill, but I wanted to look at this John Deere 4400. Oh gosh, this thing also looks pristine. Paint's all new, or it looks like it's all painted. Man, a little bit of an oil leak out of the coupler. Well, you'll have that in your smaller communities. Man, just look at this thing. The cab is awesome. Never been in one of these before. I'm not gonna hop in it, but just look how nice that cab is. Oh wow, everything looks awesome. It's an old cylinder machine, doesn't have a hydro in it, standard transmission. Wow, pretty cool that they have this 4400 right here. And then obviously you got, you know, your typical John Deere equipment. Here's a brand new sprayer, it looks like. Yep, brand new ExactApply sprayer, 4440. This would be, if I was gonna get any brand new sprayer, I would get a 4440 Super B. So I have very short attention span today. That's a Super B. You see those a lot in Canada. But yeah, if I was gonna get a brand new sprayer, Deere sprayer, it would be a 4440. I wouldn't go the 4060 because that's huge. You don't need that. This is the smaller chassis, so less weight, but it's got a 1200 gallon tank on it. John Deere has 6 different sprayer models now. 4023, R40, all these start with R. 4023, 4030, 4038, 4044, 4045, 4060. So 6 sprayer models. And the last 2 digits stand for how many liters the tank holds. So the 4044 is basically 4,500 liters, so 1,200 gallons. But it's on the smaller chassis. 4045 is a 1,200 gallon sprayer, but it's got the larger chassis. I don't want the larger chassis because that's less weight and it's a little bit less front to back weight distribution. Whereas this one, you can get the bigger tank, but you can't get direct injection or a couple other things. But I would get this in a heartbeat. Almost this exact sprayer, actually. I would get this exact sprayer. It's got ExactApply. It's got the premium light package. It's got the 4044 on it. It's got the, these look like IF tires. No, VF tires. It's got the premium tires on it. So VF, you can run really low air pressure, get your best ground contact, minimal compaction. But anyway, really nice sprayer. Brand new tractor, it looks like. 9430. Let's just drive down and see what all stuff they got here. But yeah, sorry, I get distracted pretty easily. It's like I feel like a squirrel sometimes. Squirrel, or whatever that dog in the movie Squirrel that says squirrel sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, 4440. Whew. Or 4400, not 4440. A lot of your mid-range tractors, 6R, 6M, 6430 right there. There's a 5M, or 5R I should say, 9600, a W235 windrower, or windrower, draper, whatever, or windrower. Yeah, windrower. There's a bunch of swathers, a bunch of Mac Deeres, because MacDon makes those. A lot of Deere balers, 560Ms, a lot of 560Ms, geez. 6, 7 560Ms. A lot of rotary cutters, some tillage equipment. Here comes a nice, looks like a 4230, if I was gonna guess. 1500 bushel grain, no, 2000 bushel grain cart, 2096, nice. 1315 Unverfirth, 1300 V1300, that'd be a nice cart, nice. And a couple branch augers and some draper platforms, sweet. Oh, it's a 4430. This guy must be cutting ditches or something. I don't know what he's cutting because that looks pretty short already, but I don't know. and an old rotary cutter. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, what is this guy cutting? Not sure, because there's not much there that he's cutting, but his blades are spinning and everything. Not sure what that guy's doing. Cool tractor though, nice 4440. All right, let's continue the journey going south, heading home. Cool country right here. Look at the hills. Neat. So I don't think we'll see any more of those, but those of you who guessed in the comments down below, nuclear missile silos, you would be correct. That's what they are. Nukes. Just going through Minot, or Minute. There's some nice corn and soybean plots. Probably some of the best corn I've seen down here. Sweet. Longhorns. Oh, you just missed it. A lot of hay here south of Minot though. And right there is where they control the nukes. There's a big radio tower, and I believe how that works is they got a pocket. Each one is in charge of like 10 to 15, you know, nuclear silos, and they're in charge of, there's people that live there, and they're in charge of maintaining them. And this is just what I've heard from other people, but they're in charge of basically maintaining them, security. They're the first responders if someone's gonna, you know, break into one or something. And I believe that is where they'll launch them, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I just know, why would they have a big radio tower there and whatnot if, yeah, I'm just saying. So anyway, that's very interesting. There's a lot of nuclear missiles up in this area of northwest North Dakota. There's another nuke! Yeah, there's not a whole lot up here besides oil, nuclear missiles, and crops. But the big reason why there is a big pocket here is because Minot Air Force Base is a big Air Force base, 8 miles north of Minot. Huge Air Force base. That's where the, I believe, B-52 bombers are located out of, and another strike wing. So yeah, there's a lot of military stuff up here. And the big reason why, I believe, is because during the Cold War, they put nuclear missiles closer to Russia on the other side of the world, where you could just go right over the top of the earth, and it's kind of out of the way, less populated up here as well. I believe that was why. So yeah, really cool area up here. Seen a lot more corn than I thought I'd see. Like, that was just a cornfield. A lot of bean field just past. There's a bean field coming up here on the left. Really surprised at the amount of corn and bean fields up here. That'd be a lot more small grains. Here's a better look at your sunflower field before it's all kind of died. So you can kind of see they're drooping down, so they're just filling up. And the plant's going to start to die here soon as well. Look at a nice sunset. Well, that's a pretty cool sight. You got a red and a yellow combine at a deer dealership. Sweet. And an 8RX in there. Nice. So guys, the couple of videos that we lost due to me losing my GoPro, it was basically just an update on the farm. I'm not going to give a ton of stuff, or a ton of information on the new purchase that has showed up on the farm. Yes, we do have one. I'll turn off my hat. Sorry about my hat hair, but head was getting a headache for some reason. But basically, there's an update on the farm. But we are halfway through our custom chopping jobs. We have cut second crop hay, obviously, and we are about a couple weeks away from harvest. So yeah, it's going pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna drive a couple hours more, see what more I see, and probably close this video out. Hardee's. Ho ho ho! Up ahead, I see a fleet of deer. Nice. I wonder what they're harvesting. I bet they're harvesting soybeans. There's a lot of like dead soybeans around that you guys can kind of see, but yeah, I see 2 S-Series combines that are pulling their own heads right now. Oh, there's another S-Series. 3 S-Series combines with about 40-foot drapers with Crary air systems on there. Oh, 4 of them. There are 4. Nice. 680, 770. Oh, that's awesome. All with 740 FDs. Cool. Yeah, they're gonna be doing some soybean harvest if they already have it. That's awesome. Yes, soybean harvest has started in North Dakota. Probably starting before back home. Sweet. Yeah, there's one there. There's another one to the left. Nice. Alrighty guys, I for sure filmed enough footage for today. And it's getting dark on me, so I want to fill this outro before it gets too dark. But anyway, I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. I do apologize for the lack of videos lately, as I have been saying previously. Sorry, my hair. I haven't shaved and I haven't cut my hair in like almost 3 months, so the beard game is on point today. But it's probably going to be gone tomorrow or the next day, more than likely. But what do you do? But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. More videos will be coming. Harvest is just around the corner, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartzung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, that's it for now. One last thing, quick announcement. I'm an idiot. Notice something? Looks like I got me a GoPro.